The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of humanity, and that's by Mahatma Gandhi. My name is Essie Ortega, and I welcome you to my YouTube channel. Today, I have a very interesting conversation for you. I have my friend in the studio already, and I call him the risk taker, considering the journey is about to embark on. So today's video is centered on everything about him wanting to cycle from Lagos to Osogbo in commemoration of World Arthritis Day, which is celebrated on the 12th of October every year. Ensure that you stay tuned and watch this video till the very end. I appreciate you and I thank you in advance. Enjoy. Okay, so now the interview is starting for fun because my guest is already seated gallantly in my studio or in our studio. I'm glad to have you, and
Yeah,
how are you doing?
very well.
So
I'm
I
good too.
fine, thank you. I know that you cycled from was it Bega
Hmm.
to a location here in Olani. How was
Right.
it?
It was good at some point,
Mm.
and at some point it was so terrible because
Mm.
first I missed my way.
Oh,
So and then
sorry.
it was raining. I had to, and Lagos traffic too. So it's part of it.
Okay.
Even though Lagos, traffic does not really affect
Okay,
bicycle. Mm.
okay. So now the essence of us having this conversation today is because of what you want to do
Right.
on the 12th of October. So I want you to do the honors. Just let us into everything. What is your motive? What are you doing? Just
Mm.
everything.
Okay. So first of all, I love bicycle. I love bicycle so much to the extent that I'd rather ride my bike to a particular location.
Mm.
I'll go to the office um, instead of using
Public
the public
transport.
transport. And
Okay.
all started from, I used to work, I'm still currently working in the media house as a
Okay.
broadcast engineer.
Okay.
So work behind the scenes. So we have early morning program,
Mm.
right? So, and we have to meet up. So during that time, there was this road construction,
Yeah.
and also always, even if I wake up early, I always, a bit, and just be a delay. So then I started, and also financially too,
Mm.
right? So I started, I got a bike, that's a road bike, and I started riding from home to work and started that way. And then, so I fell in love, really fell in love with bicycle. Then, after then, so I just feel like, okay, I can take this. Me and my friend were discussing, and it was like,
Okay.
okay, how about you can start doing content?
Mm.
You want to see, people want to see what's happening on the road,
Yeah.
the traffic, whatever. And I'm like, okay, I think I can do this. And then that's how I started, creating little content from bicycle,
Okay.
like my commute to work. And after then, I started watching, going deeper, and before I know it, I'm addicted to it.
Honestly.
Before I know it, there was a particular day I cannot forget. One of our friends, was doing his wedding.
And you
I
have
was
to
like,
cycle.
I was like, I will not go to this wedding. I was like, I wanted to surprise them, so I had to ride there.
Wow.
And then I got there. I was like, okay, how did you do this? So
That's a
it
lot.
was, yeah, and then for that day I met one of, big star
Yeah.
in the music industry on the
Yeah.
road that day. But he was even cycling.
Wow.
And they were like, hey bro, I think I was
Wow.
just scared, like wow. So that gave me joy too, and a boost to say, okay, I think and some other things, like okay, I think I'm on the right path. I didn't just start riding bicycle just for riding. I think there's
something.
big, thing for me in this bicycle thing. So then I started doing a lot of things. Then I just got to some point also. I feel like, okay, I need to do a very big thing in this, bicycle thing. Then I thought, okay, how about I ride to? It's been a while. Due to my work, I don't really have time to visit friends,
Okay.
travel and all of that like I want to. So I just felt okay. Now that work, I have a bit of space.
Yeah.
I can ride from Lagos to visit my people and surprise them. I'm like, hey, I've come. What do you want with bicycle? Like, all this. So like, okay, I can do it. Then I started, we can't just do a big thing just like that. So I believe in doing process. So I had to go watch videos of people that have traveled from one state to the other. Then I also found out something that nobody is really doing that in Nigeria. And also some people do. There are some people that have done, but it's not really as
not pronounced.
Yeah, right. And I just like, okay, I'm a media person, I'm into media, so I can leverage on that and I can make it bigger. And then I start making research. Then I also got some points whereby I had to talk to someone in my my company, right? So they had me. Am I permitted to mention it? So her name is Precious. So and then she said, okay, we can take it up to the management. This is our general manager. So we had a meeting and then we're like, oh, it's a good idea, but we can't just ride now. We are bigger than that. Yeah, we know what you do, or with your content. So how about we now attach it to Arthritis? Like, okay. Then he gave me an assignment to go make research about what Arthritis is and how does bicycle get related with Arthritis and all. So that then I did few things and dig deep. Then I found out that there's a lot of people suffering with Arthritis. That was the point before I started riding bicycle, because my work, you got to sit a lot, for a long period of time. And sit like 3 hours program, we have on one point. And like there was a point that my legs started swelling up when I got like my knee started painting or something like that. Although I didn't know, maybe that was really Arthritis, but I just felt like maybe that could be. So I was like, okay. So I tried to join Arthritis bicycle, and cycling can actually help that. So then I was like, okay, so I think this is the best thing we can do. Then we agreed, and before we knew it, we started making campaigns. Before I know it, before I jumping on the campaign, and before I know it, it's becoming bigger and bigger and bigger
and I think that's why we're having this conversation today. Now, when I was going through your flyer, I saw bike cruise, and I'm sure that's more like yours. Your name?
That's the name of my content. Bike cruise. Yeah. So like I said, me and my friend, we were discussing, and then he said, we just like, okay, I can start creating content of my bike commute. Then I just like, okay, what name can I give? Like, very simple, easy, and all. So then I first start with bike commute with Anu. That one didn't work. I changed it again. I like riding to work, or Nigerian cyclist. That one didn't work. Then like every other person that's related to technology would go to ChatGPT. So I just tried so many things, but there was a particular day I was riding and I was listening to music by Whiskey, Caro. So the way I was riding, song was just by I'm cruising. I'm okay, I can join bike and cruise together.
Amazing.
This makes sense. And then my videos are not always they're not really like vlogging videos. They're just showing the environment, how beautiful Lagos is, the road, the condition and everything, traffic and all, So I just like, okay, this is a cruise, I'm cruising. Right? So I just bike and cruise together.
Okay, amazing. Right. So I want to know the preparation process. How has it been for you? Is it something that has been very easy, or have you had challenges that are maybe giving you the reasons to, let me just drop this thing, I want to do it again?
Right. Everything was not that rosy. But as of firstly, I love the fact that I love the people around me, for the fact that someone like I mentioned, my admin Precious, she accepted the idea and she didn't throw it out like bicycle. What do you among other things? So it's bicycle. So she accepted, and I took it up to, like I said, management, and they discussed it, and like, okay, we can expand this and make it big. And then also in terms of people now, in terms of the preparation to it, I got support. Honestly, I
Wow.
got friends that were colleagues that were like, okay, don't worry, you can do this. You can make it big, you talk or like that stuff. Like that. So, and then they also pushed me to also shoot my first video. That's the
Wow.
first commercial, and then okay, this is looking big, and the love and from Deborah, Dennis, and
Wow.
there are so many guys like that. They've been doing great things for me, and then we form a close group. Then we started pushing out content, and of course I also design. So
Okay.
I
Yes, by the
push my
way, I really love the design. Is quite unique. You could see so many details.
Right.
They are very thorough and it's commendable.
Thank you.
So I want to also know, for you to choose arthritis, do you have any loved one that actually suffered from arthritis?
Well, like I said, I was not aware that there's a disease called arthritis, maybe because it's not really my thing,
Yeah.
So, but doing my research, so with the things that I read, watch, I listen to, I observe that I think my grandma from my mom's side, she has a kind of symptoms like that. She always complain about her knee. Sometimes she will not be able to work and all of that, and some other people like that, And then since we started this campaign, so there is about 3 to 4 people reached out to me.
Wow.
Where I was like, okay, I have arthritis. Or one even said he's a sport person before, like he used to run. So then I don't know that it was. Then the doctor said he had arthritis, that he needs to get on the bicycle, that he needs to get it. So in first video that we shoot, so we put out, so I promised to give out 10 bicycles when I get to Osogbo. So I think it's part of the reason why he had to message me and say, okay, I would love to have a bicycle. And I was like, okay, but for now there's no fund. So but if by God's willing, we can provide. Right.
Okay, so I also want to know, why Osogbo? Are you from there?
Hey, yeah, I'm not really from Osogbo, but I have my origin in Osogbo. Like my grandparents, they're just in Osogbo. We have lands, we have almost all my family. Let me just
more like home.
More like home for me. I grew up there in school at St. Charles Grammar School. And all my life, almost like, let's just say 70% of my life, like spent past in Osogbo.
So that's more like that's why Osogbo is more like your destination.
Right.
Now I'm very sure that before one can embark on certain things, you have to have preparation.
Right.
So have you had reasons to cycle, like more like, is it dry run or test run? How has it been like? Have you taken time to practice? Yes, I think that's the word.
Yeah, right. First, I have to say thank you to a friend, like 2 friends that really helped me. Like this guy didn't know me from Adam, like, so they just saw the poster, and as a cyclist, there's a app that we use, Strava. So they saw my post and we just exchanged a message. Then finally I started talking, and before I know it, I even met the first person I met him through YouTube.
Wow.
So then he was my first coach. Let me just say coach, because he had to say, okay, if you want to do this and you want to ride with me, you have to get a road bike. Because me, I'm more of MTB bike person, so like you have to get a road bike.
What do you mean by MTB?
MTB is mountain bike.
MTB.
Yes, mountain bike.
Okay.
And road bikes is the ones with curve handlebar. Right?
Okay.
So and we have the grab one, but that's not good.
I understand.
So he said I should get a road bike so that it can help my movement, and also then he was the first person to ride with, and we did 127 kilometers in 4 hours.
Wow.
So then it was amazing. I mean, so and after then I met with his name is that's Nigerian cyclist.
That's Nigerian cyclist.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and the second person, his name is Transformer.
Transformer. Wow.
So he, in fact, he is really doing a lot. For as I speak to you, he gathers like up to like 8 cycles for me to ride with me.
Oh,
And
that's
like,
so great.
no worries, we got you, and then he has been, doing a lot of things behind the scene, for this project. And also, so because of a lot of training that I had, so I just woke up one morning and like, okay, I can even surprise my coach, make them proud. They've done a lot, so I should be able to do something myself. Like, okay, let me just do to Ibadan. Let me just ride to Ibadan.
Okay.
Then I just, it was on Wednesday. I just ride to. When I got to Ibadan within like 2 hours something. So when I got to like it should be just telling me, come. Did I go to Osogbo? I just took it and I'm going to Osogbo.
Wow.
As I ride to Osogbo that day. So the whole journey took about 6 hours on the bike, but because I want to show proof that you see that it's a lie. Because when I first post the graphics. Oh, some people come for me on TikTok and be like, hey guy, you spent 3 days on the road. You spent 2 days on the road. It's not like that. You even check Google. I was trying to compare.
So this is more like an eye opener for people.
Right. That your bike, and aside from riding the bike, in fact, the joy I felt on the road that day was extremely. I mean, I've never felt. Maybe in the future, maybe when I get married. But the joy was so pure, unique, and I get to explore. That's how I get to know that also that people are not really bad,
Okay, so now I realized that from our conversation so far, you kept mentioning some individuals that have really supported your move.
Yeah.
Now, I want you to stress the importance of having a strong support system for every journey you're about to embark on when it comes to life generally.
Wow, it's very, very important. I mean, you can't do life alone. You can't do life alone because emotionally you wear out so easily, and you just imagine. And I think that's why God even recommend marriage. That if you're doing so much and then you have a goal, you have a dream, you should have a partner. You have the someone that you can work with, and that also boils down to having support system. So supporting those people coming together, supporting me in words, in actions, in doing things, and some money and all. It really goes. I mean, it strengthens my heart, strengthens my motivation to do this. And I must say that it got some point that I felt like, why am I doing this? Do I have to, be stressing people? And also, people cannot. Not everybody will stay. So I also get to understand that too about life. Like people, I used to hear it, but I experienced it. Some people started with me, and then at some point they could not see the big picture of what we're trying to, do. And then, as I've learned from my, my pastor, so he said that don't be offended. If offense, enter, then something else will, So
don't be offended,
right? So I just see it as, they've tried, because for them to take the boat so that they want to. I don't hold them anything, right? And they support from the start and all of that. But if we cannot see the big picture, that means it is not really maybe the plan of God for them to go along with. But they've tried at some point, right? So I still really appreciate them. So all of these people coming together really goes, and it really helpful. So this goes out to everyone. You need people, no matter what.
You cannot be alone.
You cannot be alone. You wear out.
Okay. Now, because I remember, and I think I need to share a background story. I remember how we met. You came to our studio. That was in Jordan 105.5 FM in Abulegba.
Right.
And then we had myself and my colleague and I had reasons to interview you. And when I got home, I felt like no, I think I need to still have this conversation with you because it takes a whole lot
Right.
for you to want to do something for people, for humanity. This is just about you trying to be an answer. Because from you, I've been able to know that okay, if one can cycle, issues like arthritis might not really, even if it comes up, there's a way that cycling can really help because I think you said pedal against pain.
Yeah.
So I must commend you. I'm your, what's the word now? I'm your one of your cheerleaders. I appreciate what you are doing. Let's talk about the kilometer. How many kilometer from Lagos to Osogbo?
Okay. I think it depends on where we're starting from, but
Okay.
where
Where are you living from?
right from one of the sponsor, iBrand TV.
Okay.
So we're starting from their station.
Oh, okay.
So and that's where I did my calculation. So it's from the studio
Yes.
is 225. But the one I did, the solo one that I did was 100. I think it's 200. Sorry,
Okay.
it's 225 kilometers.
Okay.
But the one I did, the solo ride that I did was 219 because I didn't. It was I stay closer. I mean away from Lagos, so it's 219. But from the studio, from iBrand Studio is 225.
Okay. So do you have your friends, maybe some of your friends are cyclists, are they going to be part of this journey with you?
Yes, right. Like I mentioned it earlier the other time that someone like Transformer, my coach, so he has helped to gather like up to like 5-6 cyclists that want to ride me. And then also, so it's promising that because my eyes is not open, so I'm looking at to join a cycling team in Lagos. So now through him I'll be able to do that.
Okay. Right. Now like give or take, how many hours are you going to spend? Is it going to be up to 6 hours, 6-7 hours if you are moving from iBrand TV?
Yes.
So will it be like 6 hours journey?
So we're targeting 7 hours.
Do you plan to have stops?
Right, yes.
Okay.
So we're going to have stop at from interchange to Shapadi, that's Gateway Polytechnic, then Four Square, then Iwo Road, Odeomo or something, then Osogbo. That's about 6 stops.
Okay.
Or 5.
Or 5 to 6 stops. Do you have people who are partnering with you or more like sponsoring this your noble cause?
Right, I do.
Okay, please just
so one of them is iBrand, iBrand TV, and I have Inside Osogbo. Inside Osogbo is a media outlet in Osogbo that's anything happening in Osogbo, Osun State in general, they put it out there. And and I have SI Media, so they are the ones doing the graphics and so which is my brand. So and we have Diva Food. They want to give us
because you need energy, you must eat.
Exactly. So then we have Caribbean Sea Zobo. Right, they make zobos, and so there when we get to Osogbo, they are going to give us some refreshment.
I wish I can be part of the whole journey.
You're welcome. And then we have what else again? About 5 of them. iBrand, Inside Osogbo, Diva Food, SI Media, and then
So I also want to know, are you streaming live? Because I'm sure some people that are not cycling with you really want to be in touch with your journey.
Yes, we're streaming live on TikTok. iBrand TV is going to stream live on their TikTok. Okay. Right, and I also have a TikTok channel, so I'm going to stream live at Bike Cruise.
Bike Cruise.
Yeah, Bike_Cruise. Okay. Right, and I'm going to stream live on Facebook and TikTok. So iBrand is going to stream live on TikTok. Then also Inside Osogbo will give live updates. Live updates of where we are, stuff like that, engaging. And then I forgot to mention the other time when you asked about the sponsor. Last night someone reached out to me. He's a sport person, but he's more of MTB, mountain bike, off-road cyclist. So he reached out to me. There's a boy in Osogbo a small boy that rides 7 kilometers So he won a scholarship.
Oh.
So I think by the state, I'm not sure. So they asked me to come when I get to Osogbo, come and celebrate with him, just take
Wow,
pictures.
that's
And
amazing. Hmm.
you now in exchange, because it's a
Yes.
partnership, so they are going to promote this content campaigns and all.
Hmm.
Right.
So what do you see coming out of this you cycling from Lagos to Osogbo, all about creating awareness about arthritis?
Right. So naturally, like I said earlier, that I just want to ride, you
Hmm.
know, do some massive distance, right? So and then this arthritis, yeah, came. So now I have two goals, things that are going to come out. First, people to be aware of arthritis, because it's very important. You have to know your state of health. You have to, if you're feeling anything, you have to, go to the doctor, get knowledge about it, so that you know how to. And also in general, because it's tied to cycling, right? So that bicycle is not for poor person, it's not for poor people. Bicycle is for all. So and that they can get on the bike, and it will help everyone that get on the bike. I mean, the bike. Someone said that bike. Okay, the person that invented or established, now I don't know the right word to use, World Bicycle Day, which is I think June 3rd. Yeah. So said that bicycle is a loyal machine that is made by man. So um it's gonna give so much more than, I mean, to your body, than just the arthritis alone. That a
So it
lot
works
of
for so many
benefits,
things.
right? So be it stationary bicycle or the normal bicycle, it will give you a lot more than you can think of. And also to tell people that, like I said, bicycle is not for the poor, because in Lagos I used to experience it a lot. People would be like, okay, why are you riding bicycle, but
Want to change the narrative.
exactly about bicycle. Bicycle is it's also just like the way you have your car. It's the same way. Someone that has a bicycle is the same way. Like that's the means of transport, right? And then thank God for the bicycle industry. Like there are some bicycle that can, the wheel of the bicycle alone can buy 2 Corolla.
Are you serious?
So so it's not just, I like when I was coming here and a bike guy was trying to eat my way. I said, see, you will pay money to do do you know how much the bike would cost? Like, you will pay money to do that. So you have to understand that bicycle is really good. It's good for the health. It's good for the environment. It's good for Mother Earth. It's just good. I mean,
Okay.
it's just
So
good.
now is 5 days. 5 days to the main day. How do you feel?
I feel, I don't know, I'm just in between. I'm feeling excited, and at the same time I'm feeling so, overwhelmed with everything, because I didn't see it as big as this as from the start. And having someone like you also to say, come on for the time, like, oh God, what's going on? God, this is getting bigger. So so it's a good thing, I think. And also for the fact that I'm being able to preach the word about arthritis and bicycle. I mean, it's a great thing. So I'm feeling grateful for people, for myself, taking this step, and taking bicycle is different thing, and then also overwhelmed with everything that's happening. I just pray God help me.
Wow, it's been an amazing time with you, honestly. If I don't end this year, we are going to talk tomorrow.
Right.
But honestly, I'm grateful that you honored my invitation. I know it was within a short time frame, but you are still willing to lend your voice and create awareness through every possible media that you can, and I'm very grateful. So I want to just talk to somebody that is that needs the push, because it takes so much for you to want to do this. So for somebody that has a dream that is sleeping or that is dead, just say something to reawaken that fire.
Okay, so before I say something, I have a short story.
Okay.
Right. So they used to say that behind every successful man, there's a woman, right?
Yes.
So behind every successful person, now which is woman, women, man, woman, all join. Right? There's something that happens, that make that person to make that decision of say, I have to be successful, I have to do this, I have to be disciplined, right? So for me to get on the bike, firstly, it was financial issue, right? So, and then I love media. I love media. So there was a day I was going to work. Like this happened like 3-4 times. I was going to work, and then not like I was not any too much though, but I just believe in my dream, and I always tell God, I will not steal, I will not do Yahoo, I will not do anything, but I will make this money, right? So, and then I was going to work, and there was no funds to put to work. I'm like, we asking people, sir, please, can you help me, support me with little cash, And then my man like, and you think I'm a beggar now, but I have a good job at hand that I'm even, projecting good things to the world, but nobody will hear that side of the story, right? So they just will see that you are begging for money. So the thing is that, so that situation was there. I could just have remained, or just didn't see beyond. And of course, then when I got, there was a day I got to the office, and I started watching bicycle content. I think I can ride bicycle, and I see God telling me that, oh yes, you can do it, and you can get something out of it. But I could choose to ignore it, right? So the message I'm going to tell someone behind the scene right now is that situations will come, it will be tough, right? So it will look like you are not even working, things are not working. So there's a message God is trying to preach, a message to you. You just have to pay attention to the message and listen and take steps. Like my pastor will say, when you receive the word, respond with your leg, with your feet, and your voice, like praise and in action. Your feet also lead to actions, and then your voice is giving thanks for it, and also not listening to others, because people discourage you not to write. That long book, you want to be writing by
But do you have any issues with security? Are there things set in place to ensure that everything goes smoothly?
For the right?
Yes.
Yes, we reached out to FRS.
Okay.
But we've not really get a good response, but they are aware from Abuja that such things. And I was even told that they even support cycling, like greener transportation or something, like it's not a must that you travel with vehicle.
So it's something that they actually applaud. Right. So I want to thank you for your time. I'm very grateful that you were able to make it here to have a discussion on World Arthritis Day. Now he wants to cycle, as he has said, from Lagos to Osogbo in commemoration of World Arthritis Day, basically trying to raise awareness about everything in terms of arthritis. And as he said, your dream should not lie dormant, even if it looks as if that you don't have a support system. First off, your voice has to be heard. You need to make the move. Then when people align themselves with your dream, you get to see that you have people that will support you and ensure that your cause is productive. So once again, thank you. I wish you the best, and I'm rooting for you. You know that already. I'm rooting for you, and I hope to also follow through the move. I think you're streaming live on your various platforms,
yes.
You can also watch him. He has given the handle. Of course, we're still going to put it in the video so that you can be aware and you get to be with him every step, or every, what do you call that? Every cycle or every step of the way. By the way, I can't forget. You need to play one game. Yes, to spice things up. So I want you to spell bike from the back. Bike from the back. Are we ready?
I'm ready.
1, 2, ready, go.
EIKB. I get it right. No.
Take it again.
EIKB.
Applaudissements. Amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time.
On October 12th, in honor of World Arthritis Day, I will be riding from Lagos to Osogbo, a distance of 225 kilometers by bicycle. Additionally, to encourage more people to get on bicycle, as it is one of the ways to manage joint arthritis. My name is Anu Oluwapo Owolabi.
Special thanks to Dr. Martin Morgan. Thank you so much for giving us the space to use for this amazing conversation. I don't take your participation for granted. You are one person that believes in me, and I'm grateful for the love. And to everyone that was part of the production, directly or indirectly, I cite you, I appreciate you, and I say, God bless you.